Welcome to the webinar, everyone. I'm Kellyanne Findlay and I have worked at the University of Strathclyde since 2003, teaching psychology. I'm also the programme leader for the MSc Psychology with a specialisation in business, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. So the psychology department is located within a larger school of psychological sciences and health, and that comprises four main subject areas. So we have psychology, which is the largest of the four subject areas. We have physical activity for health, we have speech and language therapy, and we have counselling. And staff within all these four subject areas work with each other to provide students with a great experience. The programme that I'm going to talk to you about today, the MSc Psychology with a specialisation in business, is a fully online course that provides students with eligibility to become a graduate member of the British Psychological Society. This is the first step on the ladder to being a professional psychologist. Why should you choose Strathclyde to study? Well, Strathclyde has a long history. It's an established university. Psychology is ranked among the top psychology departments in the UK for student satisfaction. We are working in conjunction with the award-winning business school at Strathclyde, and the course is distinct. It not only confers eligibility for the graduate basis for chartered membership with the British Psychological Society, but it also has this specialisation element, which is special, it's a bit unique, that allows you to study with our partners in the business school. What can you expect to study? Most of the classes that you will take will be based in psychology. So in order to confer eligibility to have this graduate basis for chartered membership, we need to cover 6 core areas of psychology. We cover research methods, biological psychology, developmental psychology, social psychology, cognitive psychology, and individual differences. And the classes you take, the core psychology classes, will cover these 6 main areas. In addition to this, you'll also undertake a final empirical project. And this is an independent project that you will conduct under the supervision of an experienced member of staff. As it's an MSc Psychology with a specialisation in business, you could tailor this study to cover things that you might be interested in your industry, for example, if you work in business at the moment. The MSc Psychology with a specialisation in business, as I've already mentioned, it's delivered entirely online. So the way it works is that all of the taught content that you require will be delivered in our virtual learning environment, which is called MyPlace. So you access this web-based MyPlace, and you can there access all of the learning objects that you need. These might be videos of staff covering a topic. They might be interactive PowerPoint files that you can use to cover the content. It might be tutorial sessions where you work collaboratively with others on the course. The aim of the course is to deliver content as flexibly as possible, because we're aware that students have commitments outside of the course, such as families to juggle. And so we want students to be able to take control of their own learning and decide when they can study and when they can contribute to group projects, etc. The assessments for the course are varied. So some classes may have multiple choice tests. So you would log into MyPlace, access it within a certain time window, which might be 24 hours, and then you would have 90 minutes to complete the test. for example. Other examples of assessment might be essays that are given at the start of term. The assessment brief is given at the start of term, and then within a few weeks you would know when the deadline was and you would submit that on My Place. So everything that happens in the course happens in My Place. The only exception to that are the face-to-face sessions that we'll have. So even though everything happens online, we still want students to feel like they're part of the Strathclyde community. And in order to do that, we have face-to-face drop-in sessions. So these will be conducted via Adobe Connect. You would receive a link, and all you have to do is click on the link and access the live meeting. This gives students an opportunity to not just talk to staff members, but also to chat with other students on the course and really just get to know each other and prevent people from feeling isolated, given that it's an online course. The opportunities available to students who take this course are varied, and it really depends very much on what students want to get out of the course. So it might be that students who are currently working in industry want to take the course to really be able to rise up the ladder within business, for example. It might be that you take this course to help you understand the workforce better, to understand the behaviour of the workforce better. It might be that you want a complete change in career and would like to change to becoming a psychologist. And if that is the case, then this is going to be the first step that you need to become a professional psychologist. So getting the graduate basis for chartered membership allows you then to go on and conduct further study, whether that's another course in forensic psychology, for example, or whether that's pursuing a career in research, so a PhD or a master's in research psychology. Again, the options are varied, and it all depends really on what you want to get out of the course. So top tips really for surviving the MSc Psychology with a specialisation in business. We want students to do more than survive on the course. We want students to really have fun and enjoy the course. And we've invested a lot into making the course work for the students that take it. If I was going to give you a tip, probably the best tip I could give would be to make sure you block out enough time to complete the sessions. Some students in the past have underestimated the amount of time commitment that they have to make. If you take the course on a full-time basis, you can expect to spend full-time hours learning the content. So that probably would be my top tip, would be to organise your time and block out periods of time where you know that you can go in and just devote that time to the course content.